welcome, guys. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot reading here. So we're going to start with the letters in this one. This sort of lets your spirit guides step forward and bring something with a very special meaning forward in the cards. They're letting you know that this might be a more personal read for you. So the letter V was the first one that popped up. Then we have K, Y, H, W, N, and P. And I'm getting told to stop. So I'm going to stop using the letters, and now I'm being told the word numbers. So we're going to use our numbers. I also have months in this deck too. And we'll see what comes forward. Ooh, that stack wanted to come out. And we got a couple more too. Let's see what's getting brought forward. So we have the month of May, the number 1, 21, 19, 14. Wow, the month of December, the month of February, 6, 29, and 26 coming forward. So you guys are going to know if these have special meaning for you. This is going to be something a little bit more personal for you, I think. And this is the deck of cards we're going to use for your tarot read. And we'll see what gets brought forward for you guys. So what message does everybody need to hear? We got the Birds of a Feather card. Interesting. We'll see where that sits and everything. And the Royal You. Royal You is a great card to get. It's sort of becoming your best form of yourself. Tender Embrace. The Oracle's Gift. Ooh, your intuition is going here. Your intuition is headed off. Merry Motive. I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if you're single, if you're looking for love, you're looking for that bird of a feather, you're looking for somebody special in your life. You've set out an intention for someone to come forward in your life, whether it's romance, friends. This could be even healing a family relationship. But it is about a relationship with another energy. You've sent the intention out into the universe, whether you realize it or not. And it's coming your way. It is absolutely coming your way. You're setting this intention. The Oracle's Gift. I feel like you got this deeper connection to the universe. And I'm going to tell you too, with the retrograde this year, it's sort of like karma coming back around. So for those of you who have been working hard to put out good karma, good energy, positive vibes into the universe, that's what's coming back your way, rewards. And for all of the karmics and everything you guys have been dealing with and the haters, those people are going to be getting their karma too. There's no avoiding it. This retrograde is bringing it back around. I'm going to grab a few more here. Merry Motive shining through. Interesting. I see the shining through card. I get pulled back to Oracle's Gift. There's something about your intuition that's going to go off. It's like I keep seeing like recognizing someone. It's like this person has a big glow around them, almost like an aura, like shining bright. So I don't know, for those of you who are looking for romance, who are looking for that special person that you're wanting to spend the rest of your life with, this might be you sort of being out and about one day and just noticing someone. And you don't know why you notice them. Well, maybe they're real good looking. But you definitely notice them. They seem to stand out. It's like your intuition is pointing them out to you. Your intuition is saying, hey, freaking look over there. Look at that person. You need to go talk to that person. You need to go meet that person. Shining through. The Land Between and Great Big Love. The Land Between is a lot about transitional times. I'm being told the words meet in the middle. Meet in the middle. I feel like this read is going to have a couple of different meanings, okay? I don't feel like this read is just speaking to one or two people. I feel like it's going to be speaking to a few different people. And I do feel like it's going to be speaking about two different things, okay? I'm feeling romance. It is going to be speaking about somebody who's looking for someone to spend the rest of their life with. But this is why I said it in the beginning, family or some sort of mending. So the Land Between is that meeting in the middle. Great Big Love. I feel a lot of different meanings within that too. I feel ones that are romantic, but I feel ones that are more platonic too. So I feel like that's going to go towards family. That's going to go towards mending a situation. I'm going to grab a few more here. A Higher View. This is really interesting because I feel like I'm getting some cards that only speak to one situation, some cards that only speak to another. See, Perfect Harmony is speaking to the soulmate situation. It's speaking to finding that romantic match that somebody has been looking for. The Higher View ties into not just that Oracle's Gift and being able to recognize somebody new coming your way, when it's someone that you should be getting to know, your intuition sort of pointing them out to you. But I also get pulled back to the land between, sort of this bridging the gap. I don't know if you've parted ways. For those of you who have parted ways from somebody, it might be friends or family member, but you would like to be able to mend. I feel like time has given perspective. Not just to you, but I feel like to this person as well. Their energy feels more reserved. So I do feel like in that situation that this read is speaking to, this is the multi-level read. This will be fun. Trying to keep track of everybody. But in that situation for this read, I do feel like the person who is listening to this and relating to this, it might be up to you to extend the olive branch in that relationship. It might be up to you to be the bigger person and sort of rise above whatever was happening and to be able to take that first step in mending. Earth magic, because it's funny, even in earth magic, it's the seed of something new. It's the seed of a new future. That card has duality too. This mending situation where it speaks to that, it's like being the one to extend the olive branch, to take that first step, to be willing to forgive, to be willing to be open to hear what the other person has to say. It is those first steps. It is the seed of the potential of mending a relationship for the new future. And for those of you who it's speaking to the romantic aspect and finding that soulmate connection, that is what that is, right? That's the seed of a new future. That's the seed of something new. Smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. I also see in this smoke and mirrors is definitely speaking to our mending situation. The other side has been pretending like it doesn't bother them, that the separation has happened, that they're not speaking to you, that you guys are not on good terms, but that's BS. Okay, that is smoke and mirrors. It's been affecting them just as much as it's affecting you. They would like to have the relationship back, but it's going to take work to get those roots of abundance. Yeah, let it go. Storyteller. And a beautiful uncaging. Feeling the world. See, that's where I was feeling that Oracle's gift and that Merry motive and sending that motive out into the universe. And like I said, I got people with different motives here. But you've been sending it out, and you're people who are higher vibrational, so the universe has picked it up. They're bringing opportunity forward for all of you. Okay, for those of you who are looking for the one, those of you who are looking for romance, that opportunity is about to come forward. So open your heart up to that, or be open to the possibility of somebody new coming forward. Trust your intuition. When somebody just stands out to you for some reason you can't explain, that's your intuition saying, you need to go talk to this person. You know, there's a reason that you cross paths with them. For those of you who are looking to mend a relationship, this is about being able to be the one to take that first step and move forward. You know, being able to reach out that olive branch. Because at the end of the day, we have a lot of control over how we write the story of our life and which way we want it to go in. You know, we can't control every aspect, but we can control our choices. So when it comes to mending a relationship, we can control whether we contribute to that or not, right? In our choice, we can choose to extend the olive branch. We can choose to forgive where it's possible to forgive and be able to mend and move on. And if you're looking for love, being able to choose to be open to it, to choose for something new to come into your life, to allow somebody new to step forward. Got a few more here. It is what it is. Burst of magic and waking the lion. Waking the lion is all about taking back control. Taking back control of the direction that things are going in. This burst of magic goes for both of these. It goes for both of the scenarios that these cards are talking about. Some change is coming forward. It is a gift from the universe. It is that good karma. It comes with sort of an acceptance of the past, of there's certain things that you can't change. For those of you who are connecting with the mending and looking to mend a relationship, the it is what it is also speaks to those who are looking for the bird of a feather, those are looking for that tender embrace, and being able to accept divine timing. And everything happens for a reason, and you can't rush it. It shows up when it shows up. Alrighty, we're gonna grab a deck of tarot cards here. Okay, so we got these guys here. We're gonna see what comes forward if they focus on one situation or another, because I'm getting a real duality in these oracle cards here too. The Hermit, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. Let's see what we got going on here. So I do feel a walking away after an argument. This is speaking to those who are looking to mend. That Six of Swords was like separating. It was separating after a big blowout, separating after an argument. Somebody got their feelings hurt very much. I do feel like somebody didn't want to apologize, or it's like it was just, they didn't see it that same way, so they didn't see that they needed to apologize. Because you got to remember too, we all see things from different perspectives. We can go through the same situation and both people will give like two different accounts of what happened, because we each have our own perspective that we're looking through when we go through life. And that is what happened here. That is what happened when we're talking in the situation about two people being separated and wanting to reconcile with whatever it is. This was two completely different perspectives. This was people looking at things through their own filters, through their experiences of life. I keep getting this, somebody got their feelings hurt, but I keep getting like misunderstanding. Like they thought somebody's intentions were negative, or they thought somebody was out to hurt them. I don't feel that from the other half. But I feel like they got extremely defensive, and it's what caused the fight. I don't know if they then said things because they were feeling defensive that then hurt the other person's feelings. It fucking snowballed into a shitstorm because nobody really talked about what was actually being said or was willing to listen to where the other person was coming from. And maybe it's because this turned into an argument right away. It wasn't like, wait a minute, what do you actually mean by that? It was just like, fuck you, how dare you, da-da-da-da-da. And then it just completely devolved. It just completely devolved, and I think shit got said that people absolutely regret and wish that they could take back. I don't think they know how to, the other half does not know how to reach out and start amending. They absolutely regret what happened. They miss having you in their life. They don't know how to reach that olive branch out. And that's why the cards kept saying for you to take control, for you to be the bigger person, for you to have the higher view, and to be able to reach that olive branch out to whoever this person is. To be able to bring about that healing, to be able to bring about the mending. Because I don't feel like these two people needed to part ways. I feel like this was really needless. I get that. I keep getting that misunderstanding. Like it didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen. And you both miss each other in your lives. You do. Whoever this read is speaking to, whoever it's speaking for, you guys actually very much enjoyed each other's company. You enjoyed sharing life together. Eight of Swords. And the longer this goes on, the harder it is to reach out to each other. It's like the more distance happens, the more awkward it gets, the harder it is to figure out a way to be that first person to reach out and bring some sort of meaning forward. The Five of Cups. And I just see this being the bigger person. I see in the Knight of Coins too, that stepping forward with a genuine offer. A genuine offer. Like, I didn't want things to go this way. I'm sorry for the things that I said. You know, I'm sorry for the part that I played in our relationship coming to an end, in us parting ways. And I would like to be able to heal it and come back together. I also feel like it's going to be a mending that happens over time. That it's going to take time for both parties to actively work towards mending this and moving on and moving forward from it. I feel like it's definitely possible. The Magician card says it's possible to manifest this back into a birds of a feather. But it's going to take time. It is absolutely going to take time. The Ten of Cups tells me too, same as the Magician. This is what it has a chance of becoming. Can have that happiness again. We can have that connection again. But it's a matter of both parties being able to step outside of that Eight of Swords, which is like the fears. It's kind of like the shit in our mind that keeps us trapped. And sometimes it plays into our emotions as well. And being able to step beyond that and take a risk. And take a risk and be vulnerable and open to each other. And I got Queen of Coins, I got Queen of Cups here. And I do feel like they are representative of these energies and different sides of them as being emotionally vulnerable. and both putting in the effort to actively nurture this relationship and being understanding. The devil card sits over here. So the devil card, it can represent a destructive force. I do feel that he is speaking to that, but he's tied to this Eight of Swords. It's sort of being stuck in this mindset. It's being stuck in the fear of reaching out. If I reach out my olive branch, is it going to get slapped away? Well, I'm not gonna reach it out then because I'm afraid it's going to get slapped away. Well, nothing's ever going to get better. And like I said, the more time that goes on, the more awkward it's going to get, and the harder it's going to be to reach out and mend this. The Ace of Wands. Okay, and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is sort of seeking information. I don't know if it's one or both of you who have been sort of quietly checking on each other, seeing where each other is at, seeing if somebody looks like they might be open to reconciling. Okay, I do feel like both of you want the reconciliation. For those of you who this read is gonna be able to speak to, those of you who connect with this message, both of you want to mend. Both of you want to mend this relationship, but you're both afraid to, to be the first one to step forward and take that risk. The Page of Wands was the first to pop up. It is good news. It is communication. The Emperor came next. What are these guys? The Four of Wands and the Two of Swords. Four of Wands, that solid foundation, putting in the work, putting in the effort to build. The Two of Swords, being conflicted about it. Being absolutely conflicted about it. I don't know which way I want to go. Do I reach out the olive branch? Do I try and mend this? I just feel like whoever's watching this read, who connects with it, you're supposed to be the one who's reaching out the olive branch. You're supposed to be the one who takes back control of what direction the situation goes in. Being open to other people's emotions. Being able to be vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable yourself. Not being overwhelmed by fear. That Ten of Swords, that is the fear too. The fear of this being an ending, a fear of getting rejected, the fear of having your olive branch slapped away or having another big argument. But the Ace of Cups tells me there is a potential for healing and a new beginning here. Absolutely. You got to take the first step. You can't control what that person does, but I feel like you are definitely being encouraged to take the first step and to be soft in your approach. And to really get this hashed out and to speak some truth here, to speak whatever truth about what happened. And hopefully this person will do the same, because I just feel like this was a big fucking kosh malash misunderstanding. Like it all went completely fucking wrong, and nobody knows where the other person was fucking coming from, because everybody got really defensive and really angry and really hurt right away. And it just snowballed into a big shitstorm. And it didn't have to. But I do feel like it can get fixed. I do feel like it can be mended. I'm going to grab a couple more. Eight of Cups, the Sun card, the Nine of Swords. Again, the Nine of Swords is that fear. The Eight of Cups is all about forgiveness, moving on from the past, moving on and moving forward. The Sun card is the blessings. That's the potential for the healing. As again, it's like that Ace of Cups, that new beginning. It exists. The potential for it absolutely exists in this new beginnings. I'm going to grab a different deck, I think. I'm going to just pack these guys up real quick. We're going to grab a different deck for our other storyline, because I don't think these cards are going to talk about anything other than the situation where people are wanting to heal. Like I said, you're being told, if that's your read, you are being told to be the one to reach out the olive branch to this person who you care about and take the first steps in mending the relationship. Absolutely. So I hope that you hear that message loud and clear, and I hope that that works the way that you want it to work. And I hope the other person is able to hear what you have to say, and the two of you can work things out. We're going to try and read for the other side of this read, which is going to be looking for love, looking for that love connection. The Three of Cups, even give and take, the Fool card. Leap of faith. Okay, I'm going to tell you this too. Striking up a conversation with this person when you meet them in a friendly way, I think is going to be important. I feel a lot of fear and anxiety. Or we're going to talk to a stranger and somebody you've never met before, but I do feel like this is a big part of it. This person, whoever this person is, who your intuition introduces you to, this is your soulmate. But I feel like a big part of this situation is you taking control of being the one to go and talk to them. Okay? Because I don't know if they're just really freaking shy or they're unaware of sort of someone new coming into their sphere. They're just not in a place where they're actively looking for it, so they don't notice. But you notice them, and I keep getting this leap of faith. Take control. Be the one to start the conversation. Be the one to get the ball rolling. I got the Four of Wands. Feel like this is somebody who it's going to wind up in a deep commitment. I don't know if it's going to be marriage, but it will be a deep commitment. The Hermit card. I think this person is single too. Whoever this person is who you're running into, they're single. And it's not that they're not looking for somebody. Like, they're open to it, but they're not like actively hunting. And that's why you have to be the one to step forward and speak to this person. Because they're not actively, on their brain is not like, I gotta find somebody to go out with, I gotta find my other half. They're open to meeting that person, but they're not actively looking for them. So that's why you gotta be the one to step up, and you gotta be the one to step forward and to say hello and start the conversation and start the ball rolling. Because I think they came out of, and this might be for you too, they came out of a negative situation. You know, they've been healing, they've been growing, they've been sort of moving on from something from the past. And like I said, this might be you too. You guys might have a lot more in common than you realize about what you've been through in past relationships. And this might be part of why they're not actively looking too. And it's not, like I said, they're open, but they might not be actively looking. And sort of being like, if I'm meant to be with somebody, the universe will bring them to me. Well, that's you. That's you. And you're going to recognize them. Your intuition is going to tell you who this person is. It's going to make them stand out. I keep getting like a public place too, and like lots of people around. And then I got that 3 of Cups. I got the 9 of Cups. I don't know if this is going to be somewhere where you can like buy them a drink or offer to buy them a drink or something like that. I do feel like there's lots of people around and approaching them in like a friendship kind of way or in a friendly way to get to know them. I do feel like it's going to be important. Even in the Knight of Cups, I see like offering and the Knight is holding a cup. That's why I kept getting this like buying someone a drink and being like, hi, my name is, you know. I saw you across the room and I wanted to come over and introduce myself and get to know you and see who you are. You know, even in the Page of Pentacles, I still feel friendship. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. And 2 of Pentacles. I think you guys have both been through extremely similar things when it comes to romance. Very similar situations. I do feel like that's going to come out in conversation. Or you got a lot more in common than you realize. But you're both at a place where you're looking to leave that behind and start fresh and move forward. You're both looking to the future. You're both looking in a forward way. It's funny, like I said, you're like both in the same kind of mindset without even realizing it after going through a lot of the same situations. I feel like that's how you're also going to know who this person is and who tarot is talking about. I got the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Swords. It's all about healing. Healing from hurt, healing from the past. And then I pulled the Karma card. And I think you've done your part in your healing. You've done your part in your shadow work. You've done your part in being able to cut ties with all of that. And looking forward, I also feel like this is something that this person has been doing and taking time for themselves to do too. And this is why the universe has brought the two of you together. It's like it's divine timing, you know? We have to learn our lessons before we can come together. And I think both of you have learned lessons that will contribute to the two of you coming together. As divine timing, yeah, Lover's card, Jesus, Lover's card, right next to the Ace of Wands. I mean, how much more clear can tarot be? There is a new romance coming your way. And I do feel it's a soulmate connection. It is a deep connection. We got the Justice card, balance, fairness. I think you both had to learn lessons about even give and take in relationships. And appreciating a partner who's willing to give that to you. Because I think both of you have given too much in the past. And both of you want somebody who will contribute as well. But you're also both willing to do the work that it takes to be able to compromise. I keep feeling like I get pulled back to smoke and mirror, but not the smoke. Just like mirror, like a mirror image. You guys have been through a lot of the same things. You guys want the same things from life, from a partner, in a partnership. It's funny, and the more you talk, the more you're going to realize how much you have in common and how this was destined and fated to happen for the two of you to come together at just this time. So trust your intuition when you are out and about. If somebody stands out to you, don't be afraid to go and talk to them. You know, that might be the person from this read, that might be your soulmate and the one who you're supposed to build this next deep connection with. Alrighty, guys, I hope everybody enjoyed their 2 different reads in one. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Take care.